All right. It's time to talk about the men's U.S. soccer team having to pay the women's soccer team how much they make, because when the men's beat when the men's beat the when the men's team beat when the men's team beat Iran, they advanced to the quarterfinal. Not the Sweet 16, basically. They were given 13 million. Half of that had to go to the women. Now, how, and I know they signed a contract about that, and the men had to basically acquiesce to what their demands are. But to suggest that the women are going to make 6.5 million just sitting on their ass and not really creating anything new or even attempting to make any sort of revenue kind of shows the fact that the welfare state in this country is getting painfully worse. You know, why it's like, why the fuck would you put all that effort to know that you're not going to be making all that money to give then half of that to the women because they know they couldn't, pull their shit together. Now you can easily say, well, they won the World Cup. It's like, yeah, but who watches the women's sports? Who watches women's soccer? Shit ain't me. It ain't me. But somehow the men have to pay half their bonuses to them. Fuck that shit. That's stupid. But then the guys had to acquiesce. But even then, they were under duress. But then again, it's not men that are getting duressed. It's the women being left out. Remember, if the roles were reversed, that would never happen. That would never happen. But since the men are having success, and if they beat the Netherlands on Saturday, I don't know how much they're going to get even more. Because I haven't really looked into it. And then the possibility of them winning on Saturday it's pretty low. But even then, to suggest that 13 million is that buyout, that payout, that bonus, half of it's going to go to the women. Nah, it's not. Nah, that's not right. That's not right. I would, at some point or another, the guys have to speak up and say, you know what, this whole thing about feminism, it ain't working, sweetie. It ain't fucking working. And for them to pay out and give it to the ugly feminists on that team, fuck that shit. That's stupid. That's the dumbest shit I ever fucking heard. All right, I'll see you guys.